I just wanted to tap in because it's been a minute since I spoke to you, and there's been another shooting massacre, and still nobody pays any attention to what I was saying about being happy and teaching happiness in school, getting some world music from other countries and showing the different things that each culture brings to the United States. And that's what makes the United States such a great place, is that we have all these different cultures bringing different magnificent things into our communities, and not just teaching the messed up things that these cultures do to each other. And also that, it's in human nature that nobody's going to be happy, but some people don't even like being happy and they don't want to be happy, but something pulls them to keep them going without killing everybody and without killing themselves. So, they still need to teach happiness and how for people to be happy on their own. They're not teaching people how to be happy in school, and they're not reaching out to these at-risk kids. They're not giving them all the things that they need. They're just making sure that everybody who's trying really hard and who has the good grades can get and achieve and make sure that they have everything that they need. But it's the kids that don't have all the things that they need that are at risk, and they're not, these kids are getting slipped under the rug and they're not being taken care of, and these kids need to be taken care of and make sure that they have a chance and show them that they have a chance too. Not everybody has to go to college, and they could still make a lot of money, and you could get a rewarding career. Some kids don't know that. They don't realize that. And why are these kids being allowed to buy guns? Why are these at-risk kids allowed to buy guns and own these firearms? They're not just guns. These are automatic weapons that they use with mass destruction in war. Why are kids able to get these? Why are these kids playing games where they're using these weapons all day that's desensitizing them to the weapons and making them plan this out because they don't care? Who's mediating this? Who's moderating the games that our kids are playing? Who's moderating the internet sites that our kids are looking at? This isn't fair. We're not safe. Our community is not safe. At the end of the day, people are hustling, working 40, 60-hour work weeks every day. And if you're a parent, when do you have a chance to even be a parent, let alone moderate your kids' internet and video game services? You can't do that. These video game people, horror and sex and killing people is interesting to look at and exciting, but at the end of the day, these at-risk people don't need to be doing this all day long, watching this and focusing on killing all day. And you tell them to only do 2 hours of video games a day, but that's a fat chance they're gonna play 6 hours to 12 hours of video games of watching somebody pow 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 pow, desensitizing that. So how are they how are they not gonna buy a gun and not do that if they're allowing that? This kid's parents is buying him a gun. This kid's parents bought him a gun. They need to hold the parents responsible for this too. If you're gonna allow your kid to play these death games, then you're gonna put the weapon in your kid's hand, and then you're gonna go to work 60 hours a week and not mentor, not counsel, not parent your kid, and not teach them and make sure they're okay, and not look for these warning signs in your kid, and you're just gonna allow them to do whatever they want and kill people. At the end of the day, this kid is 18 years old or however old. Why? What's the pattern? Why is it 18-year-old men that are barely graduating high school and they're having horrible experiences in school because the schools aren't teaching them to be happy and have tolerance with each other and how to stop this bullying thing? We need to put an end to these massacres, and it doesn't matter. People want to see it. It's they don't care. People like it. It's not going to stop until we do something about it and speak up.